Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with the Spellbinders supplies video. I am going to be covering all sorts of new supplies at Spellbinders, unexpected supplies available at Spellbinders, just a general overview of some of the new goodies that are there. Not brand new because they released last year, maybe something you didn't know existed. So let's have a talk about all the goodies at Spellbinders. But before I get started, I just wanted to mention that Spellbinders is having the Past Club sale, which means that they're selling a lot of past Kit Club goodies. I did a video to show you some of the notables that are available that you might want to add to your crafty stash. I will link that video here. Also, don't forget about the grand prize giveaway, where you can enter to win the Better Press Platinum Prize Bundle. The prize, which is valued at $340, includes a new and improved Platinum die cut machine. That's the wide format machine, which has the XL universal plate system. Also, a Better Press letterpress system and a tool-in-one. You have until February 12th to enter, open to US and Canadian residents. In the description box below, I will provide a direct link so you can fill out the form on the Spellbinders website. Okay, crafters, let's get into this supply video. Let's get started. Seeing that this is the start of 2024, Spellbinders has some new supplies, and crafting supplies are always important for our craft room, helping us get things done. When there are new products, of course, I have to tell you about it because it's all exciting. First, Spellbinders has a large blending brush set. This is a 2-piece set. Look how big this brush is. For all your backgrounds, you can definitely use this. Has a nice soft bristle. Look how big this is. I love it. So you could use this with your distress oxides, distress inks. Really nice soft brush. So I will use this and tell you guys what I think. I can see this one because it's so big. You're looking at backgrounds. You want to do a sky, you know, that type of thing. But it does have a nice feel. So this one is almost 2 inches by 2 1/4, and you get 2 in the pack. There are also regular blending brushes, the standard size, and then some smaller detailed blending brushes as well. So I'll put links for that. Also brand new, and I have been using this one. This is the Spellbinders Mighty Mister. Almost 8 inches tall. You can mist everything with this one. You can mist your cardstock before embossing, especially when you're using the 3D embossing folder. This mister has a quick pull and then a long pull. That long pull, when you depress it all the way, it's like on a timer with the spray, which is very interesting. It goes it just holds for a while. So I'm enjoying this one, and it does have a wide spray. So the longer you hold it, the spray is going to go like this, but it's a very fine mist. This might be something you'll be interested in. I'm also using this double duty. I might get a second one, because the bottle is pretty anyway, so nobody will notice. They'll be like, oh, Spellbinders, okay. But I'm using this for my hair. This is a great mister. If you have curly hair, oh, let me try it on my hair. No, okay, I need to get a second one. It's been doing fabulous. Because of the long hold, I can go like this around my head. I'm using this, and because it's such a fine mist, it'll just dampen my curls. It's not too much water, so this is also playing double duty. So if you have super curly hair and we're always on the hunt to tame our curls, this one is actually working for that as well. So keep that in mind. Love it, the Mighty Mister. Also, if you do mixed media, use this as well, and other crafty goodies. But I received one of my orders, so I am going to be doing a haul video. I ordered one. So this is mine. So it'll come in a box like this and come like this. So I loved it that much, crafters. I have a second one because I'm using this as a beauty appliance. I love this for my hair. So this one is crafty. This one is beauty. Thumbs up. Love this. Now, some of you may be laughing and going, what is she talking about? It's for crafting. The distance between craft supplies and sometimes those makeup brushes and mister like this, it's very small, because this also can double as a makeup brush. If you go onto Amazon, you'll see something looking like this, but we use it for ink blending. So up next, crafters, What's new is a 3-pack water brush set. So you get 3 brushes. This retails for $12.99. That's a bargain for water brushes, especially a 3-pack. So there is 3 that comes like this. Spellbinders was kind enough to send this to me. Thank you so much. And don't laugh, but I don't know how to use these things. I'm going to learn though. So I'm learning how to watercolor because I love Better Press and I love to watercolor. I have these in the past. I'm just not great at them. So I have to learn how to use it. But I'm willing to learn. I have watched Yana use a water brush to paint her Better Press images, and she's just like, oh, so fabulous with it. This is nice. And if you love to use a water brush instead of a brush, I've been using a brush so far, but I am really curious about this. I do have a few, but now that I have a nice 3 set here where we have fine, which is your detail brush, medium, this would be like your standard brush, I would say. And then broad. So this one would be like for background. See how broad the bristle is? So I want to learn how to use this. But I see people using them and I'm like, oh gosh. And then I'll try and it just doesn't quite go right. So I need to find that sweet spot where I'm like, oh, I get it now. But nice. $12.99, 3-pack. That is a steal. Normally those are in the $20 something for a 3-pack set. Or $12 for 1 brush. Yes, so that's a deal. Alrighty, to go along with your water brush set, 2 new items, but both of these released late last year. We have Better Press cotton card panel. So this is what you use for your Better Press press plates, and you want to do the watercoloring. This will work here. And the cotton card panels come in 3 colors: porcelain, bisque, pebble. They come in full size like this, 8.5 by 11 inch, and a pre-cut 5 by 7 inch, and also a pre-cut A2 size, 4.25 by 5.5 inch. Also new, this one came out after the Better Press. This is Spellbinders watercolor cardstock. It is an off-white colorway, 110 pound, and it has ridges on one side, smooth on the other side. I do like this a lot. I used it here on Simon's new release. I will link that video here. I did heat embossing and then also watercoloring. So now I need to learn how to take this and come in here. Yes. But this is also very nice. You get 10 in a pack and then there's another one. I think 25 sheets of this, okay? So it just depends on what you're doing, but at least you have 2 options. Cotton card panel and watercolor. Both of them can accept water. Yay! Love. New in Spellbinders. This is the 1-2 punch corner rounder and notch. Usually when you see this, you always think, oh, just a corner rounder. What's nice about this one, I'm looking for a sheet of cardstock. Here is the corner rounder. You press it, you get a nice rounded corner. So now the notch, see how it has a long line? This is for envelope making. So you would have your score lines. You could line up the score lines here. But this reminds me of the, without the cost too, envelope punch board, because that is an expensive tool, but you can get the same effect of that style of look to put your envelopes together. I'm going to work down the math on this one and make an envelope with it. This is nice that it has both the notch and the corner. This retails for $7.99 too. That's a bargain. Love this. If you don't have a corner rounder, then the bonus is the notch. 2 thumbs up, $7.99. Love that. Also released late last year, Spellbinders Trimmer. Now, if you're noticing something, look how pretty these tools are. Let's just take a moment. I love crafty tools. I love crafty supplies. There are 2 schools of crafters. Some crafters, they just want the supply, which is fine. I want great supplies too. Then there is the school that I'm in. I want craft supplies, but I also like pretty. This is pretty. This is pretty. If this was just all this gray colorway, it would not be so appealing to me. I like supplies that are pretty. When I saw this trimmer, the first thing I said was, gosh, this is a pretty trimmer. I love things like that. Even their scissors. This is new too. This is the Spellbinders Pro Shears, the 9-inch Pro Shears, and the detail scissor. This came out last year as well. Gray, but still pretty, right? I love this. This is my best friend right here. So I love pretty tools. You know, I don't just like, oh, I'll just buy any old masculine, manly looking trimmer, and it will bother me. I don't know why, but it will bother me after a time. And then I'll start out with it, and then I'll still come back and see this and go back and then get this, because I like to feel good when I'm crafting, and I love the aesthetics of it. So this is very pretty. This is pretty. This is pretty. So is this. You see what's happening? Yeah, so you can outfit your craft room with some of these goodies too. And I know some crafters too, they love all their tools to be all one colorway. This is both a trimmer and a scoring tool. In theory, you could bring your cardstock, score like so, come on in with this, and then put your notch, fold it in half. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Cut it down to match the other side, like so. And look at that. Isn't that fabulous? What is special about this trimmer and unique, just like this one with the notch? When you open out this side, it doesn't stop at 12. No, she continues 5 1/4 more inches out to 17 1/4 inch. This one can double. If you work with legal size papers or bigger, I believe they sell paper that's what, 10 by 17? You could use this for your job. Or if you print things and you need to cut them down and work with them, this is nice, because normally you'd go to a whole different trimmer to deal with something like that, because everybody else's trimmer is stopping at 12. This one is 17 1/4. Plus she scores and she trims and she's pretty. So I had to bring her in here. Not brand new, but still new enough. I think these two are like best friends right here. Love, 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 love. Yes, yes, yes. There is new cardstock at Spellbinders. I was not sent the cardstock, but I did order it. 2 new colors. Splash, which is blue. Tangerine, which is orange. And there's also some new pop-up foam, so you can use that to die cut. And new wax beads. So let's now go into looking at those. I had already pre-recorded that, so let's go into that right now. Up next, glitter cardstock, spring tone, and it's an assorted pack. 10 sheets, 8 1/2 by 11 inch. So there is 2 of each color. Look at this. It's not a super bright sunny day, but you can definitely get a feel for the colors. This white, it does have that warm sprinkling of glitter on the white glitter, especially now that we're going into spring, summer. You can use this on birthday cards, etc. And you can also use this for your winter crafting. Look at that hot pink. Valentine's, and spring. And then here, going into those summer colors, or Valentine's again for leaves. So this is fabulous. And it's no shed glitter. I like that too. So you get 10 in the pack, and this is specifically made for die cutting. Yay! So we can handle all the intricate cuts. Also new at Spellbinders is the Popup die cutting foam. This is the cool pack. You're getting 10 Popup die cutting foam sheets. Why are they called die cutting foam? When you're using intricate dies, and when I say intricate, I'm talking about like sentiment dies with the loops and the curves, just like the glitter foam. Here's an example of Spellbinders' existing Popup glitter die cutting foam. This is the white. Look how it cut the delicate poinsettia plus the leaf. This is the same principle minus the glitter. So you're getting 10 colors. These colors to me look like they're based on Spellbinders cardstock. So that's fabulous. I'm seeing partly cloudy here. I'm seeing mahogany. This one looks like cosmic sky, indigo, all those fabulous colors, waterfall. So this one is the cool pack. Up next is the pop-up die cutting foam sheets in the warm pack. And I can see this is also based on Spellbinders cardstock. I can see pink sand, dahlia, that looks like poppy field, that looks like latte, chamomile, barely peach or peach sorbet, beeswax, and the orange. I always forget what the orange is. You can look at Spellbinders cardstock, but it looks like these pop-up die cutting foam sheets. Both the cool pack and the warm pack seems to be coordinated to the Spellbinders cardstock. Therefore, when you're cutting sentiments or you want to make a shaker or something with this, it will match, okay? or it'll be very, very close because I'm picking out colors from just looking at this. So that's really nice. Alrighty. And also, Spellbinders is carrying Swedish cloth, and I haven't used this yet because it's just so cute. I'm loving this. So this is called the Swedish sponge cloth. It's biodegradable. It's sustainable. It says 1 sponge equals 17 paper towels or 5 kitchen sponges. So you can wet this and use this to clean your stamps, clean your surface. I use isopropyl alcohol, so I'm not sure how this handles that, but I wouldn't use it here anyway. I'd use this to clean my stamps. But you can wet it and wipe up everything and then wring it dry. This will function better and not get as messy as the chamois that you use to clean your stamps. And when I say messy, when they stay damp and they start to get kind of musty, this is not supposed to get musty. So that's the beauty of this one. So you can also check this out in the Spellbinders shop. People use this in their kitchen as well, so you can pick up a second one for your kitchen. And they're all different designs. Up next, crafters. Speaking of supplies, if you wanted some new wax seal colors, Spellbinders now has you covered. 16 new colors. Some sets are mixed sets where you'll have 4 colors in a set. Look at this great combination. White, gold, black, silver. 3 shades of teal with a splash of gold. Pinks and magenta with a splash of gold. These are amazing. I deconstructed mine because I'm already using them. But I did leave 1 set to show you. I'll show you shortly how I put this together. But let's talk about the range of colors here. We have a new shade of white. This is opal. It has an iridescent shimmer touch to it. A few shades of greens. There is fern, love fern. The lighter version of it, seafoam style. Pistachio, so super pretty. More teal. This is spruce. This is a Spellbinders cardstock color. So this is a dark teal. Then teal. So this is a teal combo. These are called must-have wax bead mix. So this is new and I love this. 2 new pinks. There is cotton candy. She is a dusty pink, but not dusty dark, but more of like a dusty lighter mid color. So super pretty. This color is in here with these other pinks, and this is the pink must-have wax bead mix with that touch of gold. There's also purple. So this is the purple must-have wax bead mix. Dark purple, mid purple, light purple, which I believe is that lilac with a touch of white. There is this super dark color called ink. Love this color. Then there is misty. This is a bluish purple. Let me take out this ink one because this ink one here looks a little bit hard to see, right? There is a color. You see it? I'm putting it towards the sun. Next, coral and velvet rose. Velvet rose, Spellbinders cardstock. So this is a beautiful muted color. So you can use this for invitations to seal envelopes. That'll be really pretty. Right now, the wax seal of the month is Made with Love. This would be beautiful with that. Velvet rose. There's also coral. There is a coral pack, but this is the must-have mix with coral in it. Maybe a rose gold color. Could be that same velvet rose mixed in this. It's very pretty. There is this new gold, which I am loving too. This one is called Golden. It's a cross between gold, antique gold. Now we have golden. Pretty. Here is the basic must-have wax seal mix. Look at these beads. White, silver, black, gold. And then lastly, Cloudy Sky. This is how your packaging will come. Cloudy Sky is reminiscent of Spellbinders Partly Cloudy cardstock, okay? So pretty. I did leave 1 pack like this because I want to deconstruct it and show you. Here are 2 new wax seal stamps. There is the wax seal of the month, Made with Love, right here. Also new, this is from the Better Press Spring collection. So I will be linking new collections below. This is the Timeless Blooms wax seal stamp. This combination is this one, the pinks must-have wax seal bead mix. So the darker color is here and then the lighter one is here. So it depends on the pour. But isn't this a pretty wax seal stamp? Here it is solid, so you can see a better view of it. Fern, pistachio. So you see the difference between the fern and the pistachio? This one is more like a mint color. And I'm glad that even though it's a gray day, you can see this is the purples mix, that must-have mix. This is a different wax seal stamp. Happy birthday to you. And here is Fern with those florals as well. So pretty. But this, I love the detail on this. Look how it takes to the gold inking so well. Very, very pretty. Okay, crafters, so you saw all those fabulous wax bead colors. I already ordered a second pack of the opal, the pink 4-color mix, velvet rose. Let me show you some examples since I filmed that. I also ordered that golden too. Gorgeous. My factory mode of wax bead melting. Everything has an image on it. That's the ink. Isn't this gorgeous? It's like navy and purple. So pretty. This is taking the black and mixing it with the opal. Look how you get that beautiful blue in the middle. See the opal there? And then with the black, it turns like this. Isn't that fabulous? I love this. In here, a little bit of the opal, some purple, silver, and I think a touch of black. Isn't that pretty? I'm showing you the back because it's easier to see it solid like this. But look at that. Isn't that gorge? I believe this is the velvet rose and pistachio. And I did not mix them together because this wouldn't go. So you just put the beads and then pour. Isn't that pretty? That gives a nice pastel colorway. And here, silver, black, white, and a little bit of the opal remnants in the spoon gives that blue tinge. Love, love. Let me zoom the camera down so you can see the blue because it really is pretty. See when the opal touches the black, what it produces? I tell you, it is fantastic. Here it is with that pink mix. The opal is in there. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the opal. You see that purplish iridescent look? When you add just one bead, magic. This is with the 4-pack. The only thing with the pink 4-pack, I took out the gold for this example. So fantastic with this. This would be great. Again, masculine cards. Come in with the black and then put that opal in there to get that blue and then maybe a white or a silver. Gorgeous. Look at this shape. Love this shape too. Love, love, love. When you get your bag of beads, 100 wax beads in a pack. So I can't function with it like this. So what I do, I take a pair of scissors, cut it like so, empty it in a 4x4-inch, 4mm bag. I purchased these at Amazon. I will put a link below for these bags. These are fantastic bags. They're very thick. They're not as thin. This is a 2mm bag. These are like thinner Ziploc bags. These are thicker ones. It will hold all the wax beads very, very well. It stores well. This 4x4-inch one will hold 2 packs of it. You could hold 200 wax beads within this pack. So this is that cloudy sky. If I store them like this, I won't know what it is. So what I'll do is take off the label like so. Take out the little staple. I open up the packaging like so. I take a pair of scissors. I cut like so. And I slide it on in. So now I will always know what my pack is when I'm ready to reorder because there are a lot of wax seal beads. Before there was plenty, then they had a second release. Now this is the third release of wax seal beads. And some of the colors are getting very close to each other. The aqua that looks close to this pistachio. Of course, when you're working with them, you'll see the difference. If you don't label it and you go back in and you're picking up, you'll be like, oh, I love this one. What color was that again? And then you'll think it's the aqua when it's actually pistachio, that type of thing. So to reduce error, I always keep these little labels. It takes a couple seconds and I put it in a bag like this. That's just my thing. And I also know where it came from is sealed by Spellbinders. I just like to keep all that type of thing organized because this is a lot of wax seal beads, but they are just, oh, so good. Up next, I'm now going to talk about brands sold at Spellbinders that you might not know are being carried by Spellbinders. I was just shocked the other day with what I saw too. Let's just have a chit chat about it. So crafters, I had a recent video where I hauled this from Spellbinders. This is that totally Tiffany 9x6-inch tool bag that's heavy duty. Haven't put anything in it yet. I really bought this bag for when I go crops, crafting. Haven't left the house yet. That's why I haven't packed it with stuff. But she's heavy duty. I will put a link below for it. Tiffany did some videos with Spellbinders about her supplies. And she did another video recently. And that's when I was like, oh, there's more? Totally Tiffany coming? So why am I mentioning this to you guys? They're now carrying the Stephanie bag. 2 thumbs up. So the Stephanie bag, I have a bunch of these. You can hold in here 24 full-size ink pads, 6 in each section. You flip it up like this, and they can stack on each other too. You pull it out, you work with your inks, and you're done. Now, how do I know that this is called the Stephanie bag? I put the name on the bottom. You see it? Stephanie. That's how you remember, because all these bags start looking alike. They're all black with the plastic, but they're different configurations. So if you want to reorder, a year from now, I'm like, I need another one. Then I'll just flip the bottom and I'll know it's a Stephanie bag. So in here, I have some Simon Says stamp ink. So this is fabulous. You can haul it this way and you can stack. A lot of what she makes too for storage and organization does fit. You have a IKEA Expedit storage system or the Calyx. These can fit in there and you can stack them up. So I like that she makes her tools to fit in those stationary storage units and also be portable to take with you. What is nice about this being sold at Spellbinders, when she comes in stock, she disappears very quickly. I purchased one at scrapbook.com. I needed 2 more. I had to wait a very long time. Because most people don't know this is being sold at Spellbinders, you can get a few. You'll get one and you're like, oh yes, and then you'll go back. You'll get another. Oh, yes. These are my Simon Hurley inks. You'll go back and get another. Oh, yes. This is my Catherine Pooler. So you see already? Now, I don't see the Chassid. This one is made for distress ink and distress oxide. This is called Chassid. You see how I put the name at the bottom? Because you will forget. They all start to look alike, and then you'll be seeing all these people's names, and you're like, is it a Stephanie bag, Chassid bag, Faylene bag, Deborah bag, Irene bag? These all exist. So this one is fabulous. I don't see it at Spellbinders yet, but Spellbinders does carry Distress Oxide, the whole line of colors. So if you ever look somewhere and you don't see the colors you want, you can pick them up at Spellbinders as well. This is fabulous. Plus, they carry Simon Hurley's inks too, and the reinkers. Yay! All right, let me also show you something else that I saw at Spellbinders. This one I bought, and I had to wait for it to come in stock, but you don't. This is the Faylene Buddy Bag. She holds 11 6x6 paper pads. I noted that here. This is perfect when I'm on the road or I'm cropping somewhere else outside of the craft room. I can put 11 6x6 paper pads in here and I am ready to go. She has a handle too. This always flies. So if any of these appeal to you, this is the time, because they're all in stock right now before they start moving. Because when we do buy them, a lot of crafters use these storage solutions for various things. And that's why they move so fast. That's why I'm showing you them now, so you can be like, oh, okay, well, I've always wanted something for my 6x6. And I want to get that as a gift for somebody too. If you watch Totally Tiffany, she has some new videos on Spellbinders, but she also has her own YouTube channel you can watch, and she'll show you how to put it together. She was the one that suggested putting the name in the bottom. Very smart idea too, so you don't forget. This one is not sold at Spellbinders. I'm going to stick a pin in it and say yet. This is the Sue Buddy bag. You see what I have in here? I have a die cut. You see I have all my floss, my stitching, my needle, my scissors for it, all this type of stuff. These bags, although it's, just this acrylic, it's a little soft. Oh, they last. Why does my bag look like this? 1, she's not brand new. 2, she traveled all the way to Germany, packed in my luggage, and came back, and she's still standing up. I put all my sewing stuff, and this is how I like to do it. And it stacks too. Thumbs up. So this is the Sue Buddy bag. I don't see, like I said, this one yet. But I do see the sister to it, which is the Irene Buddy bag. This was what I used to have my Distress Oxides and Distress ink in. This was older. This is relatively new. Sells out in 2 seconds. Hopefully, I can find out if it's in stock. Just ask to be notified. I'm going to put a link at scrapbook.com for it. But this is how I used to carry it. But see how this doesn't hold as much as this one? This one is the solution for that. This one also holds 6 sets. I do have sponges in them because these are old distress ink pads, but they work fine. I had a bunch of these Irene bags, but I also use these for anything. You can use this for your sewing. You can put tools in it, all sorts of knickknacks. You could do this whole wax seal thing. You could put your ink blending things. water brushes. See if you're going to a crop. You see how nice it is? And then it just seals up and pretty much waterproof. And when I say totally Tiffany sells out, I'm not talking, oh, you're going to wait a week to get it. You're going to wait like 2-3 months to get it. If you want to get some of these storage solutions, Spellbinders has it. Alrighty, crafters. Next, this was a surprise that I saw. This is something I was like, well, I didn't know you guys carried this because I had to go to the rabbit hole to order it. This is the rabbit hole embossing powder tool. Spellbinders even carries the refill for it. So in here is that anti-static powder that when you want to do embossing, you pop this off. Guess what this looks like? Makeup brush, doesn't it? Yeah. And you go like this, bring it down, and then you come on here and stamp heat emboss. That will get rid of what the embossing powder will stick to. So it's an anti-static powder. If you have wanted one, Spellbinders carries it. Yay for that. Pull it like this when you're going to close it. I've had this for a while, but I was surprised to see it. So this is a nice one. This is better than this one. This is the original one. Like when I first started crafting, this is what everybody had. And I bought one of these. And this one smells too. I don't like the smell. I have allergies. This one has no smell. And I like how nice and slim, but she is pretty much, yeah, she's a makeup brush. So don't laugh at me using this for my hair. Don't laugh if people use this for their makeup. I'm telling you. So this is fabulous. I'm happy that they have it, plus the refill too. Lastly, I was surprised to see this beauty. At Spellbinders, there's some new Pink Fresh Studio Better Press plates. I don't have any of them. They're pretty, but I like my Spellbinders Better Press plates. I have a few Altenew Better Press plates. I'm holding off on the Pink Fresh one. My budget wasn't there for the Pink Fresh one. But I do have a few in my wish list. I do have a Better Press wish list. I'm telling you, create your wish list at Spellbinders. Better Press, cardstock, everywhere you shop actually. See if you can always create a wish list. Now that Spellbinders is carrying not everything Pink Fresh Studio, but some nice things from Pink Fresh Studio, they're also carrying this beauty. She is their stamping tool. I love this. This is the Pink Fresh Studio stamp press. This is what I use in my Misty. Look at the beautiful box she comes in. I had started off with the Stampendable. Close your Misty with the stamps in it and you'd come on like this. She has a little bit more weight and she just, I love this. And I'm so happy that I saw it because when she does come in stock, she sells out very quickly too. Most people would not think, oh, Spellbinders carries the stamp press. Also, keep in mind, if you want to give a gift to a card maker, besides just making a card, this might be a nice gift to give because it is so pretty. It's pink, it has gold, it comes in this little box, you wrap it up, you put it in a little gift bag, you make a pretty card. Ooh, so this is also a nice gift to give somebody. I love this. When I ordered it and I got it, I was like, yeah, this would be a nice gift. I was using this before. Bye. It's okay. She's better. And she works better too. Because of the weight, she works better. She holds better and she just feels good. I really love this. So I was happy that Spellbinders is carrying this as well, along with those Pink Fresh Studio press plates. Okay, crafters, I think I have told you all sorts of things. Maybe there are a few things that you did not even know existed at Spellbinders, but now you do. And you're also seeing some more of these beautiful new wax seal beads. Get excited about them. They're fabulous, especially that golden, that opal. Winners. Love. Mr. Best friend. Best friend. You have curly hair and you want to tame it? This is also a winner. Water brush. Gotta learn how to use it, but I'm glad I would have ordered it anyway. And at $12.99 for the 3 sizes, that's a bargain. This is nifty. Goes along with the trimmer. Yay. Alrighty, crafters. Don't forget to check out the past Kit Club sale. Also, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Somebody around here is going to be a happy camper when they win that platinum die cutting machine and a Better Press system. 2 thumbs up for yay. And in that Better Press system, you are getting a Better Press plate and some ink so you can start immediately. Love that. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, everything will be detailed and linked below. And if you like this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing so I can bring you more content and share more goodies that maybe you didn't know about. Spellbinders and everywhere else too. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.